guys? So, back again after a while, after a little bit of a hiatus, and actually, I'm actually gonna start some Zeus Dios dungeons. I'm gonna do it in a little bit of a different fashion. I'm kind of just gonna talk while I do stuff. So I've been gone for a bit. Get my life back in order, get everything else that I need back in order, and life's been a little bit crazy. Nothing too terrible, nothing I can't handle, but I gotta take some time for myself. Another reason I've been gone for such a long time is because I've actually stopped playing this game for a bit. Not stopped playing as I'm like, you know, like no more playing this game, but took a little bit of a break from it just because wasn't finding it really enjoyable anymore. There were some days where I would actually just log in for the bonus and the stamina, and I mean, with everything else in life, if it starts to become a chore, it's probably time to stop. So I took a little bit of a break doing that. Not saying that I don't like this game. This game is fantastic, but you're just being descended after descended, getting the stone, waiting for whatever. But during that time, I've been able to think about where I want this channel to go. And I know I haven't made that much content for this channel just in general, but here's hoping that changes. Caught the bug again, started playing again. If you guys don't know what I'm doing, I'm just trying to run through these dungeons. Awoken Lube is something I kind of want, and I probably could have gotten a little while ago, but thus far I have not. So I'm just gonna burn through my stamina and beating this dungeon, multiple times in order to get as many Zeus Dioses as I can, because it's Zeus Dios, and then you, I guess, do co-op, and he's unstoppable. Well, not unstoppable, but very, very, very strong. Other than that, I had some weird hiccup with moves one day, and then I just decided not to fix it, and that kind of just ended in me not really doing anything. But yeah, slowly getting back into the playing of the game, slowly back to making videos, and if it becomes a chore again, then maybe I'll stop for realsies. Actually, that probably won't ever happen. I'm too invested in this game. Oh yeah, right, I forgot about that. So let's just talk. Why I'm bringing back, or why I'm going back to this channel. Granted, I do play more games than just Puzzle and Dragons, and I do a lot of, I watch a lot of games. So a couple of the streamers, or not streamers, but a couple of people that I really liked, kind of just play the game, do a little bit of commentary, do a little bit of, I guess, life stuff. Not really life stuff, but they just talk about some interesting topic that other people can talk about, and I kind of like that. Let's do Raw Dragon this time. I did get my second Dark Cali, which is awesome. So I am one Kana away, and then a bunch of inherits away from getting a really, really good team together. But a lot of the streamers slash personalities that I watch on both YouTube and Twitch, or mainly on YouTube, I just found that I like the style of commentary where it's kind of just free. Guy just talks for half hour to 45 minutes just about whatever. I mean, anything that anybody can relate to, and I really like that. And obviously I don't want to do something, or I don't want to commentate in a style that is not me, to anybody. That would just feel unnatural. And as I watched more and more YouTube streamers, more YouTube videos, I began to dislike some of the content that's coming out, especially for Puzzle and Dragons. For me, I can't just sit and watch a Puzzle and Dragons video. It's a little difficult to me. It's a little bit boring for me. And granted, you guys might not be that way. I'm willing to bet that a lot of you guys are not that way. And so for the people who have the same, mindset as I do of like, I can't just watch somebody match without any commentary. I can't just watch somebody match without like, liking the music that they're playing in the background. And so I decided to, come back, see if any of y'all's are like me. And you know what? We're going to try again. Granted, I'm not going to make any more promises about next videos being coming back, or next videos coming like super fast, but I'll try, I guess. Granted, my home life will always take precedence over my normal life, or over my Puzzle and Dragons life, and one day I might just stop. Hopefully that's not soon, because I feel good right now. Nothing to complain about, honestly. I feel like I might be getting sick, but that's just might be from my lack of talking to people, and I also kind of have a runny nose. So we're kind of just blowing through these Dioses. And the one topic that I wanted to discuss just for today, and I'm gonna make this a thing. It's gonna be like kind of like a ramble. Okay, but before I talk about my ramble, I kind of want to talk about where this channel is heading. Of course, if I keep doing this, and from the feel of it, I feel like I probably will. This is still going to be, a decently educational channel. I was looking back at my old videos, and my commentary was kind of like lackluster, mainly because it was done in real time, and I'll always do it in real time. But I really like. I really like, or I really don't like the way that my old videos were, if that makes any sense. Granted, I like some of them, but I didn't like just sitting there and telling you guys my thought process, because honestly, I can sit here and tell you guys my thought process day after day after day, and it's really all about practice. Granted, I do believe that some of these things may help. Just some, certain orb tricks like this right here, how to make crosses, how to like adjust for team cost, how to hit diagonals. Actually, I'd never do that. I'm terrible at diagonals. But some of those videos are good. So it's things like skill inheritance, how to skill stuff, or how to do something good with skill inheritance. Just random kind of things like that, and I think those are good. And I will also, what was that? That was weird. I will also keep putting out educational videos. I kind of like them too. Yeah, even though I just kind of said I didn't like them, I do like doing that. I do like trying to get my knowledge back to the community that has been around for so long, but for this community that is actually growing at a pretty, decent rate. I don't think I have entirely enough knowledge to like do box reviews. I can give you my honest opinion about box reviews. I can do that all day long. So if you guys really want to leave your box for me to review, I'd totally do it. A couple of mindset, other things that I could think about are a couple of mindset things. So, what do you sell? Why are you playing this game? People who try to get out of the in-app purchases, people who need to learn patience, stuff like that. All that stuff actually I can talk about because I have been there. And sorry, I was looking at the board for a bit. Just use Wukong, change the orbs. Another couple things that I'm always guilty of is actually being super stingy with orbs, super stingy with actives, which wow, lag spike, but whatever. Super stingy with actives, and sometimes just blow the active, just do it. I need to actually follow my own advice sometimes, but if you don't think you could take a hit, odds are probably you can't. And I still really want to get the motivation to actually do my series of videos of bringing a new player into the into Puzzle and Dragons. I do think it's a fantastic game. I think we're all very fortunate to live in a time and an age where this is actually a thing, and I really like it. So for the last couple of runs, I kind of want to take a step back. I'm still definitely going to do these Zeus Dios runs, but I kind of want to take a step back and talk about like trying to see things through like a beginner's eyes. Recently, my sister's boyfriend, I introduced this game to him, and he's actually doing very, very well. And one of the things that hit me when I was talking to him about this game was that I was thinking as a person at my level, essentially a person, and I've played for over 1,000 days. And he had probably only been playing for a couple weeks. And like I couldn't wrap my head around the fact about how much I have grown in this game. So, I mean, it was very interesting, and I see a lot of times on the subreddit where people kind of don't see things through, I guess, not a beginner's eyes, but I guess, yeah, like through beginner's eyes. Yeah, it's a little bit harder for them, but a lot of people don't understand how much a damage multiplier actually, or what value the damage multiplier actually means, or a lot of older players don't remember the fact that they had to deal with team cost, and both of those things are something that like I totally forgot about. My friend was trying to play Mirror, and he got a Mirror, and he actually evolved it pretty early in his Puzzle and Dragons career, and I don't think he could play it because he didn't have the team cost for it, and that was such a weird thing for me. I was like, well, oh yeah, like team cost was actually a thing that I actually had to struggle with for a while, and so that was kind of a fun little eye-opener for me, and I do enjoy being able to tell people, you have a good, like, Awoken Pandora team or whatever, and it's like you should be doing this, and these are rows, and these rows are good for you, and you can't really like describe why these rows are good for you without getting out like a pen and paper, because with these rows you'll do more damage, and this is what a row based team looks like, and yada yada yada. And so I tried to the best of my ability, tried to explain to him my thought process, and it was pretty difficult. Now the high level players can farm Tamadras and all this other stuff. They can do it very easily. They can go through descended challenges and challenges in general. They can do that decently fast. Well, before, like, you were walking through the same struggles that all of us had, and a lot of times I don't think that many high level players, when they give advice, and the advice is good, but they don't give it to a new player from the perspective of a beginner. And I think that's kind of a flaw in a lot of people's thinking. And I kind of want to relate it to like programming. When you hear something that people are like, just do this, it's like, no, I can't. Like, it's a little more complicated than that, and really opened my eyes to a lot of things that I had thus far forgotten about. And I think that was my last run, yeah. And so this could probably go on, and I might actually make a new video for it, because this is just wedged in the center of a video. But these Zeus Dios runs actually pretty over. I think I got 4 or 5. Let's see how many. I got 5. Save this guy. And I know I could use Tans, but I'm using Tans for a Gunma. So I'm actually going to grab that guy wherever he is, right here. Let's skill this dude up. So that was one of the things that like I got to think about. So just remember when you're giving advice to a new player, try to think of, you know, the advice in the eyes of it. Wow, really? 1 out of 4? That sucks. 5 times, guys. Okay, so you know we got like 14 more to go. But try to think of the eye through the eyes of a new player. A new player is not gonna know about Xiangmei. Nobody really knows about Xiangmei, but the cost is 99. I don't really remember what the cost was when I started. I think it was like what, like 20. And I mean, like my max cost was 630, and even that's without a badge. And so, to the eyes of a new player, they're not going to be able to know what a good multiplier is. They don't know that what 2.5 attack is. They don't understand about plus eggs or skill maxes. I'm pointing at the screen. I really should be like using my mouse cursor. They don't know about, like, you know, plus eggs. Well, plus eggs are kind of okay, but they also probably don't really realize how important skill ups are, or skill boosts. They probably don't understand how important those are. And like, what's a 2-prong? Why is this transfer, or why is this good? What is a 49, or even like a times 7 attack? But yeah, like why is a 49 times attack good? And like beginning, I started with a Kieran, and I thought she was crap. I was like, why is she doing this? Like 5 times attack, cool. And the thing is, like, I didn't understand that 5 times attack was good at the time, 1,000 days ago. And so I re-rolled, and I got a Virgie. And I was like, dude, this guy rocks. Like, why would I ever use anything else? And so, I mean, you really do have to figure out, like, hey, this is good, and you need to go into endless corridors and figure out why. And one of the best things is to watch these videos, to watch any video and see, like, hey, they're beating this dungeon with this guy. What do I need? I mean, there are thousands of monsters in this game. Granted, a lot of them are crappy, but I mean, there are tons of monsters in here, and a new person's it's just way too much information for a new person to know. So this was a good video for me to come back to. That was my ramble. Talked about while I'm back. Talked about my ramble, the state of the channel, which is going to consist of educational videos like my previous ones, as well as rambles like these. And maybe some other stuff. Maybe I'll start to stream again. I don't know. But hoping that this kind of works out, because I did really enjoy it. And I'm enjoying it right now. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Hopefully next time won't be too far away. Try not to get burnt out again. Won't make any promises. But no, this actually does feel good to do this again. And it's very nice to have this little creative outlet. And I think I'll be seeing a lot more of you guys later. So, talk to you guys soon. Stay sharp out there, and expect more videos in the future. Thanks for watching.